Thomas Hobbes looked at the world and saw something most men refuse to face. Beneath the masks of civility, beneath the thin skin of morality, lies chaos. And in that chaos, one law reigns above all others: fear. Hobbes declared that life without power is solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. A world where men fight endlessly, where trust is impossible, and where survival belongs only to the ruthless. To escape this nightmare, humanity binds itself under rulers, laws, and systems of control. Not out of love, not out of loyalty, but because fear compels obedience. This is Hobbes's law of power. Fear is the foundation of order, and those who wield it rule the world. Hobbes stripped humanity down to its raw essence. He believed man is driven by desire, envy, and survival. Left unchecked, these forces plunge men into endless conflict. This state of nature is not a golden age of freedom. It is war, a war of all against all. In such a state, no art, no knowledge, no civilization can endure. The only thing men can count on is violence. From this vision, Hobbes built his philosophy of power. If chaos is natural, then order must be constructed. But order is fragile. It must rest on something stronger than goodwill or reason. It must rest on fear. Hobbes understood what few dare to admit. Men do not obey because of noble ideals. They obey because they fear the consequences of disobedience, fear of punishment, fear of losing safety, fear of returning to chaos. Where Machiavelli hinted that fear is more reliable than love, Hobbes went further. He saw fear as the true cement of society. Without it, rulers collapse. Without it, law becomes meaningless. Without it, men return to savagery. To govern, one must control fear. To hold power, one must not only punish rebellion, but also instill the dread of disorder, fear of death, fear of exile, fear of losing everything. Hobbes gave this structure a name: the Leviathan, a sovereign so powerful that no one dares to challenge it. The Leviathan is not simply a king or a government. It is the embodiment of collective fear. In Hobbes's vision, the sovereign must be absolute. Divided power invites rivalry. Weak rulers invite rebellion. Only overwhelming authority, backed by fear, can suppress the chaos at man's core. This is why Hobbes's philosophy is not gentle nor merciful. It is cold, hard, and unflinching. Power exists not to make men good, but to keep them afraid. Hobbes's lesson does not stop with kings and rulers. Fear is not only political, it is psychological. The fear of rejection keeps people submissive in relationships. The fear of failure keeps men obedient to systems they hate. The fear of humiliation chains people more effectively than iron. Those who understand fear can manipulate the minds of others without lifting a blade. They can build empires from silence, hold power through whispers, and command obedience without ever needing love. Fear works in shadows, in silence, in the unspoken dread of loss. It does not need to announce itself. It already lives within every human heart. Yet Hobbes also offers a warning. The same fear that grants rulers their strength also enslaves those who fail to master it. If you are ruled by fear, you will never rule anything. If fear of judgment keeps you silent, you are already defeated. If fear of pain or failure holds you back, you are already under someone else's control. To gain power, you must confront fear directly, not to banish it, for Hobbes shows us that fear is eternal, but to harness it, to bend it to your will, to let it drive others while you remain unshaken. The sovereign stands above the crowd because he is the one who defines what men should fear. He commands because others dread his punishment. more than they dread defiance. Hobbes revealed a truth as old as mankind. Civilization is not built on peace, but on fear. Fear rules armies. Fear builds empires. Fear silences rebellion before it begins. And in the quiet moments of your own life, fear shapes your choices more than you realize. The question is not whether fear rules the world. It always has. The question is, will you be ruled by it? Or will you be the one who understands it, wields it, and commands through it? Because in the end, as Hobbes knew, power belongs not to the one who denies fear, but to the one who masters it.